Right guys, back in work. Yes. We got around. As you can see, the sun is absolutely beaming today. Beautiful day. Chilly mind. Chilly, we're getting into winter. They're threatening ice and frost now for the next couple of days. But I'm happy I'm back in work. Totally different lorry today. Renault, I haven't been in this one before. So it took me a little bit of time testing it out. It's a bit weird on the gearbox. A bit counterintuitive, but that's Renault for you. But no, it's tidy enough lorry. Off down to Worthing today. Been down there before. That can be a bit of a, as I always say, that can be a bit of a tricky one as well. But I'm not filming the route up there. What I might do is I might pop on the old head camera when I get up there. When it gets a bit more exciting, it's just motorway most of it. Same as always, leave from Mega, M4, cut through Bracknell like we did on the other video. Pop on over onto the M3 and then join M25, head on round to Brighton, that sort of area we're in. But yeah, the last part of it's an old, like an old pedestrianised area, you know, most of the town's been pedestrianised, so you're going to kind of squish your way down there, which is alright getting in, because it's all one way as you go round, so when you're in front of everything, you see what you're doing, you got a bit of reversing manoeuvre down to like the side entrance to this old shopping mall, which is what it is I'm delivering to. On your way out then, the problem is you're pulling out onto that thin little road, and as always with these town centres, parking's of a premium and people tend to park directly across the road from where I need to be pulling out from. Last time I was down there I had to wait about 15 minutes for the gap to open up, and then it was tight getting out of there. But no, it's like everyone was parked directly opposite where I reversed in. And yeah, so I ended up with a bloody waiting for an old biddy to finish having her hair done so she'd move her car so I could get my nose out. But still not going to complain. So a nice little drive down there, hopefully the weather stays like this. Little sunglasses on so I don't end up with a thumping blooming head in. But yeah, we'll see, and I'll see if I can get the old bought one of those head stand camera type things, you know, so maybe I'll be able to get you up and then you might be able to see exactly what I see. But yeah, we'll see how the day goes. I'll have to get in somewhere and set that up. Most important thing is get the job done neatly. No accidents, no issues, on time. And then like I say, and then we can see then about later on. See if I can get you up on board with me, and then you can see what's happening. Oh, there's something clicking in this van. Well, I thought the van was about to pull up right in front of me, and I was going to get ready for an emergency stop. DPD. Keep an eye out for DPD. If there's any DPD drivers watching, don't take offence, but bloody hell, a lot of people give you a lot of bad name. But yeah, there we go. Before I start ranting, I'll cut you off there, and then hopefully this is the intro to a video, and you might see me a bit further down the road. And then, like I say, I'll see if I can get you up on the see if I can put my head camera on and see if you can kind of see what I see when I'm driving, see what a driver sees, get a bit of a better idea of our perspective, point of view, and I may even be able to get that reverse manoeuvre done with you attached to my head. But don't judge me if it takes me a few shunts, right? Don't judge me. Cheers guys, I'll see if I can get back to you a bit later, yeah? Get off this roundabout before I reach for the phone. Yeah, you all take care guys, and then hopefully this video is going to carry on. If not, you're not even going to see this bit. So there we go. Cue the music. run. Most of it's motorways and stuff. The final part of it's a bit of a squeeze, mind. It's a tight little road down there, tight entry. It's an old pedestrianised town centre, you know. So it's a bit of a tricky one down there. Bit of a reverse manoeuvre. Getting outside as well, because people usually park across the road. So I'll try and get you back on board for that. I'll just do a little. I'd say most of the drive's pretty boring, so it's pointless filming the whole thing. But I've got one of those head cameras. So I might chuck that on when I get down that end and then see, bring you lot on board so you can see what I see. So you get a view in the mirrors and stuff like that through the town centre. So you get an idea of how much a squeeze it is getting one of these down through one of those old pedestrianised areas. But yeah, different truck to what I've usually had this morning. This one's a Renault. Nice enough truck, a bit weird, the controls, but you know, I got used to it. I had a quick look in the handbook before I left. It's all good, it's all good. So yeah, today's drive should be quite a nice chilled one. The sun's out, sunglasses on, got a quite a tidy radio in here. Let's just hope the traffic's kind to be getting down there. Oh, it's my birthday! Hey! It's the other thing, we're driving a lorry. Don't expect to be home with the family on your birthday. You go to work, you go to work. But no, like I said, I got this shift. I haven't been in for a few weeks, as I was saying in my earlier video. They were all sound in the office. They said it's just been a bit quieter down there, like. So take the shifts you can get. You know, Christmas is only 6 weeks away, isn't it? How long till Christmas? So yeah, so here we go. We're on our way down the motorway now. M4, A34, M3 down to Brighton. I can't remember the exact route, but got the good old trusty sat nav. I'll stick with that and I'll stick with my pace notes and we should be sweet. So, cut to the time lapse. If there's anything exciting on the way, I'll try and catch a few. But otherwise, we'll just get on down there and get us safely back onto a bay. All the best, all. Cue the music. May as well go past, mate. I'll be a while getting in there. You may as well go past, I'll be a while. We arrived down at Worthing now. I was saying it was tight. Well, you can see what the street's like. And I haven't got the room to reverse in, so now I'm sat here hoping the guy in front comes back and moves his truck quick enough. I mean, there's all the fair play to the parking, you know what they called, the parking enforcement officers. Like, as soon as I came down here, they see me coming, they moved people from across the road, which was great, so I can swing the truck around that way. But this one in front of me is where I need to go to swing in, because I can't get my back wheels level with what I need to reverse into. So now I'm sitting here hoping someone's not doing their big bloody shop so they can move their car. So a big sign on the post saying no parking, no loading, no waiting at any time. But they've parked there, and I mean, if there's someone not in the car, you can't move them, can you? So yeah, so I'm kind of sat here now, hoping. There you go, I've put on my brake. It's just clicked past the first 15 minutes, but I've left it on brake anyway. So yeah, so hopefully they'll get out the way, I can get back in, unload. Doesn't look like there's a huge amount of stuff to collect from the shop, and then yeah, hopefully then I can get unloaded and get back going. But yeah, as you would have seen me driving into the street, really tight squeeze. It's not even as if I can spin it around and back it in from the other way. It's a one-way street. The only thing I can do now is go forward and try and get enough room to swing out, but it's a stupid loading bay. I mean, fair enough if you're loading in a van or a car, but for a lorry, it's a joke. So yeah, I am. I've been here waiting 20 minutes now. So what should have been a nice quick run and an easy empty and turn round, I'm literally waiting on someone else to do their shopping now, or do whatever work they're doing. I mean, one car's all I need to move. Once this one car moves, I should be able to get my arse end back in. But at the moment, I can't get my back wheels far enough. This car's parked either side, as you'll see on the video. I can't get myself. If I go forward, I can only reverse straight. I won't be able to swing or change angle until this guy in front moves. So once he's moved, I'll be able to come near the curb on, you know, the driver's side where I'm reversing in. I'll be able to come close to the curb. Once he moves, I can swing out, and then I'll have enough space to kind of straighten out, reverse the cab back straight, so the trailer will turn in. But until I can go another bloody metre and a half forward, nothing I can do when I've got no swinging room. So I've literally got to sit here, and it's pointless me going forward. So I go forward and back into the one-way system, and I can't get back into this one-way system that feeds into here without going back through the town. And then it's looking for a place where I can turn around, but it's absolute chaos down here. I mean, it's a tiny little street. It's a police station across the road. People are parked in the no parking space directly opposite the police station, and obviously don't give a crap. So yeah, so I've already told them in there I'm ready, so they're all stood at the bottom of the gate waiting for me. I was like, look, go back here and have a brew. I'll give you a shout when I actually manage to get in. So at the moment, I've got no chance. I know someone parked in the bay I'm supposed to be reversing into, so they've managed to move that one. So waiting on me to reverse it. So it's all fun and games, but hopefully when I do my manoeuvre, I'll get my head camera on, I'll try and back it in, hopefully you'll see that. So, fingers crossed, next time you see me, we'll be reversing in.
no joke. Tight. Whew, joke. So Joe, we're out. Well, as you can see, absolute nightmare getting in, nightmare getting out. I'm going to get back to the yard now and they're going to say, well, how come it took you 2 hours to get unloaded, Tone? You've seen this gap. Oof. Problem is, a lot of people dive in by here thinking they won't have to park, won't have to pay to park for 10 minutes. You know, it's a multi-story literally by there. And look at it. I mean, there's got to be an inch between me and our van's bloody wing mirror. So yeah, there we go. All the fun of the fair when you come down here. Just want to let these go first. Oh, thank you. It's very rare. Someone's just let me out. This is another one you got to watch coming out of here. It's really right up on these gates either side. And as always, they thought, let's put some street furniture right on the inside, and they put a great big no entry sign. Right. So you got to watch that bottom corner of the trailer as well whenever you're doing this. But that's it. Now we're out. I can bloody head home now. Oof. Like I said, that's really got to plan your trip. Easiest part of this trip is the unloading, the manual labour in the middle. Right, he's going to let me go around now. We're going for it. Pin your ears in. So now obviously the great thing is, this timing has worked out, but it spat me out straight in the middle of rush hour traffic when everyone's got their full beams on and vision is absolutely bloody awful. So yeah. All the fun of the fair. Right, so we're heading Portsmouth. Portsmouth A27. Yes, so as you can see, not all places you get to pull in and have a great big yard where you can find your way in and out, no problems at all. I mean, it's a nice town down here. I'm not far from the beach, not far from the seafront, but I mean, it ain't designed for me coming through here in this. It's just not. So you got another tight little roundabout here. Ideally, I need to take half of this next lane, but no one's going to allow that to happen. Yeah, well done. Cheers, mate. I mean, no one's going to let it happen. It's just rush hour, so I'm going to be heading over towards Dreams now. Oh, dickhead. Okay. And as you can imagine, driving one of these, it don't accelerate the way your car does. Oh yeah, brilliant. See that? See what I mean about keeping your eye out? Jesus wept. I was saying, you know what's going to happen? And if I'd hit that car, then he would have been like, oh, bloody lorry drivers. Look at him. baby on board as well, look. Got a child in there and they're trying to pull underneath the wheels of a bloody lorry with a 40-foot trailer. Don't you? Nothing common about common sense. There we go, I'm not going to moan, I'm going home now. It's my birthday. I'm going to go home and work out what I'm going to spend my birthday money on. Any suggestions? Put them in the description, in the comments down below. I know what I want to spend my money on. It begins with W and ends in Iski. But we'll see, we'll see. Oh, now see, now they're going to have around the corner, they can't go round, which means I've got to change lane to some people. Oh, well done. BMW knew he was going to get crushed if he went up the inside, so he held back. Lovely. Yeah. Sure any of you want to be a lorry driver? I thought I was leaving at bloody 1:30 today. I got pulled into the street at 1:20, thinking lovely hour to unload this and reload, lovely jubbly, take my break and I'll head home. What's the time now? 4:10. So 3 hours after I've arrived, I've got going from a 1 hour drop. And when I left, you know the car was in front of me, the one I said I'm waiting for him to move, or the one across the road, the car in front of me still parked there. 2 hour maximum time parking zone, that is. So, there we go. Rant over. I put this camera, I was hoping as well, on the way out I go through a town called Arundel. On the way back from here, because you know this is down Brighton / Worthing way. On the way out you go past a town called Arundel, and I was hoping it would still be light because there's a castle there, and honest to God it looks like it's been plucked straight out of a bloody Disney movie. So I was hoping I could film it to show my little girl, because I was telling her and she was saying I want to see it. I was like, look babe, I'm not heading down to bloody Brighton just to show you a castle. Maybe go on holiday down this way one day, I can show her then. But it's a fair old trek just to have a look at a castle. You know, there are plenty of castles in Wales. In fairness, she's seen most of them, so. So, when you're driving this time, and I'm not sure what this footage is like. Hopefully I haven't got you looking at the ceiling or just looking straight down at the end of my nose. But yeah, I'm hoping this camera will come across and you'll be able to see a little bit of what I'm doing, especially with that reverse manoeuvre. That was super tight. So I popped the helmet on, the camera on for that, not so much to show, oh look how tight it is, look how good a job I've done, because it was so tight. I was thinking, well if I did end up clipping someone or knocking into someone's car, I'm going to have a proof of it on my head camera, and also if someone decides to say that I did clip their car, even though I didn't, I've got proof to say, no, they're lying. Right, there's enough people giving way. So yeah, so we'd have to just see how things go. I'm probably in the wrong lane by here now. A27, London, Portsmouth. Nah, that's me. I'm going that way. So yeah, let's say my sat nav's doing a bit of a wobble away here at the moment. It doesn't know where I'm going. So stop. Okay, speed camera 50 yards. Yep, I know. Right, search for an area. Search, report, get directions. Yep. There you go. Whether that's where I'm supposed to be, I don't know, but I know the way back. I used pretty much to follow the A27 once I got off the M27. Was it the M27 I got off? We'll find our way home, won't we? We'll find our way home.